You got to tune to Wop-Up, KEXP 90.3 FM, live on the web at KEXP.org. I'm Darek, Mazzone, your DJ and host. And it is my great pleasure to have Daby Toure in the studio.
Yeah.
Daby, how are you? I'm good.
And you?
I love your guitar.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Would love to hear some music, if you have a second.
Yes.
Cheers.
It's a pleasure.
In my life, when I try in my life, there's a sign, it is so in my life. Read that sign, and I know it is so. In your life, can't you see, it is so. It's so easy for a man to lose control in everyone he knows. Man, io mi le mando ma sola e dolare. Time to let it go, don't let me now. This is the time for us, for us, for us. This is the time for us, for us, for us. This is the time for us, for us, for us. This is the time. Oh. This is so high and low, it is so. This is so high and low, it is so. Coming in, do you know I am love? This is mine, don't let go. Mes mots te caressent dans le sens des rêves. C'est tout ce qui reste tant que la vérité est trop triste. Tellement d'enfants dont sang coule. Est-ce parce que la terre tourne sans nous? Depuis ces cauchemars prophétiques, j'entends la terre-mère étouffée par ses propres fils. Un cœur chaud dans un monde froid, où vert, jaune et l'or noir efface tout. De tout temps, la petite légifre, à part chanter doucement. Que puis-je y faire? Serrez-vous les uns les autres, c'est ça qu'on fait. Attention, Manono, Inanona, laisse-toi baisser. Passe quelques notes accrochées sur la portée. Laisse-toi baisser. Time for us, for us, for us. This is the time for money, money, money. I, oh man, rolling, rolling, rolling.
Daby Toure, live on Wop-Up, KEXP. Tell me about that song.
That song.
It's the time for us. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's a time for all of us in the world, for human being, to understand that we all are same, and we all came from the same place, and we all are going on the same place.
This is true.
And it is time for us to understand that we don't have choice. We have to live together.
Okay.
Yeah. This song is about. What it's about.
Are these the things that you like to write songs about?
Yes, I like to also to talk about love.
Of course.
Woman.
Of course.
Life. I mean, I'm talking about life. I'm talking about everything, like everything I have experienced, like an experience, personal experience that I had in my life. So I'm just trying to express that to people and share it also.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you? Well, let's do some business first. You're playing tonight at the Triple Door Theater in Seattle.
Yeah.
And then you're in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Doing the junket. Awesome. You're living in Paris right now.
Yeah.
But you go to all over the continent of Africa.
Yeah,
really.
I go back oftenly in Africa.
Okay.
Mauritania, Senegal, Mali.
Okay.
Where my grandfather come from, Mali,
Okay.
and then my father born in Mauritania, in Senegal, sorry. And I was born in Mauritania. So our life is always to move. Nomads.
Okay. Nomads.
Yeah.
But Paris is home right now.
Paris is right now, yeah.
And do you play out often in Paris, or is it just a play to relax?
Oftenly.
Okay.
It's happened. More than often.
Okay. Let's hear one more song. I have an idea that I want to share with you, but let's hear one more song before we go into it. Daby Toure, Wopop KEXP, where the music matters.
Mangi wallo wallo wallo, I'm not telling my dalmani. Sent to my one is a white age, and I'm domana tinola. Woyoyoye, woyoyoye, woyoyo, woyoyoye, woyoyoye, woyoyo, woyoyoye, woyoyoye, woyoyo, woyoyoye, woyoyoye, woyoyo.
Daby Toure, live in the studios on KEXP, playing tonight at the Triple Door Theater. Woyoyoye off the brand new release, Amonafi,
Right.
on Kumbacha Records. Tell me about that song. What's it about?
That song talk about the beauty and the honesty. And it talk about a story when I was like 8 years old. I do remember of that time when a woman was passing by the neighborhood in Sanchaba in Casamance. Everybody was like, everything was stopped. The time was stopped. Everything was stopped, you know, because she was so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a physical beautiful, you know, it's a kind of a magnetic thing. And it was impressing. And everybody was like, and I still have this remember, you know, and that's why I just did a song about it, because those things are really impressing.
Okay, they linger. They stick with you. Okay, so let's. You cover some heartfelt, very interesting, powerful subjects in your songs. And when I saw you in New York, I was like, "This is. There's something here. There's something really magical here." And that was a jaded crowd. It was all like world music professionals, like. But it was like, wow, there's some magic there. There's something going on. That was last year. Just in this year alone, the plight of migrants moving into Europe and what's going on in Syria, Iraq, and Iran. There's a lot of subject matter for you now to sing about.
Right.
You could say that this stuff has been going on. You could look at Sudan, Somalia, Congo. It's been going on for a long time.
Yes.
But there seems to be more of it, more awareness of it, whatever it is right now. The subjects that you sing about speak to transitioning past that, evolving past that, where we can see each other in one form or another. Do you ever get depressed when you look at what's going on in the world, and does it empower you a bit? The reason I'm bringing this up, I just celebrated my birthday, and we had a whole bunch of friends over, and everybody's got kids now, and I was just trying to explain to our children, what's going on in the world, and it was just, okay, let's try to be hopeful, but it's really, really sad, and kids kind of kick in. So you as a singer, as a songwriter, how do you keep your even keel? Because you're choosing to sing about this instead of money and power and things like that. So how do you keep your center, your core?
First of all, music is the most important thing to me because it has saved my life. And when I'm really, really, really respectful about music, and because it gave me and it showed me the world how it is. And when I was 2 years old, my mother and my father get separated, so I was alone, and I had to learn all the time, and I wasn't with them. And I was growing up on a different countries with different people, with different communities. So then I had to understand that we are never the center of the world, and people are different than us, and we always have to learn first to understand the other one before we understand our proper self. And that was my position all the time, and it's still. And then when you make yourself in that position, you may understand more better the world. And the world is running as it runs. Human beings are what they are. But as I said, you have a way to do. You have your own way to do. And the better thing you can do, when we talk about revolutions or these things, the real revolution is in your side, is inside of you, what you can do every day to be better and better and better. This is the only thing we can do, because you can't control people. You can't, with any kind of idea, you can do whatever you want. You can't control what's going on in the world. You can be the most powerful, but you can't control different communities, different way to think. Life is more complex than that. And if you look at the nature will learn you also the patience and do that work inside of you, because that's the most important, and listen to the others and be patient. Life is going how it goes today. Everything goes but I decided to talk about Africa first, because Africa is the first continent where left the first man. We all are Africans.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most important point that people should understand today, is that we all are same. Whatever, white man, black man, Spanish, I don't know, whatever. We all are the same. And if we can understand that, then we already done a lot.
Okay.
And this is what it's about the working of a man and his family. And then they went through the world, and this is what happened now. And we have to get back to this, to our first roots. When I was in Africa, I was listening to the music from over the world. I can found that connection inside the music. When you listen to the music, you can find the whole connection, and you can see that we all are the same.
That's true. True. Music does play.
Exactly.
Play well with everything.
Right.
Can you introduce the band?
So, on drum, I don't know if I want him to introduce himself. Yeah, please, with his voice.
Okay.
My name is Zach Mullins.
Hey, Zach.
Hey.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me. From Brooklyn, New York.
Right on.
New York. And he's one of the wonderful guy that I met a few days ago only. And
he's brand new.
He's really brand new.
Welcome to the crew.
Yeah, music again. Music.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. And
Antoine Katz, originally from France, now based in Brooklyn, New York.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Brooklyn
See.
seems to be the center for a lot of stuff going on. Who knew? I would love to hear some more music, please.
Thank you.
Daby Toure, Wop-Up, KEXP, where the music matters.
Ndema.
Ndela mingi dem utilige. Ndela mingi dem utilige. Demna wahuji utilige. Demna wahuji utilige. Bes bi geene dina am. Ah, bes bi geene dina am. Yónnee CV la laaj def na ko daal bu dee lii jazz am na ko daal man yemma julli na ñaanal na ko faabe julli na ñaanal na ko man bés bi xëy na dina am bés bi xëy na dina am.
Daby Toure live on Wop-Up on KEXP, playing tonight at the Triple Door. The new record is called Amonafi on Kumbancha Records. What language were you singing in that particular track?
This song called Ndema. The title is in Soninke, and the lyrics was written in Wolof.
Okay.
Yeah. And it talk about a man who's waking up every day trying to find a job. But every day, the day is ending on the same way. He never found out.
Uh-huh.
And it is and his parents, his family, everybody's praying, everybody's doing what he can to help. But he's losing and years passing and he doesn't found.
Okay.
Something to talk about.
Okay. Okay. When did you realize that this is what you wanted to do?
Oh, I think I was the day that I realized that I exist.
Okay.
The day that I decided to understand what's going on around me.
But I read in your bio, and this is, on the internet, so it could be just all fabrication, but your father, your folks didn't want you to go into music. They're like,
he didn't. No way.
So when did you decide, hell with that, I'm going to go into music?
From the first time I decided to go.
Okay.
I mean, it was a really long fight. It was a long fight because he was afraid for me.
Okay.
He wanted me to be a doctor first.
Okay.
like him. And then after studying, he wanted me to be whatever I want, but first study.
Just to have this insurance.
Save. And I said, listen, this is not about security. It is about a passion. It is about something that I want to live every day. And if I wait until 40 years old to do it, it's dead. I'm going to die. I'm going to be dead. I'm going to die.
Okay.
So finally, when I came in France, I had my first album. I mean, I was always fighting. And when I have the day that I invite him in Bercy in Paris, and he came to see the show with Peter Gabriel. I was supporting Peter Gabriel, and I was singing with Peter Gabriel. And
that's like, okay.
That's like, okay.
There might
and he
be
was,
something there.
And then he started to, and that was the first time that he understand.
That was powerful.
Yeah.
What's your day like in Paris? Like, give me like a little rundown. Like, what do you do during the day?
I have my family over there. My father lives there. My family, my daughter. I have a daughter since a few months. And
it's a brand new baby.
Brand new baby for the first time.
Congratulations.
Thanks. And I have a kind of life. I always play music at home. And I mean, when I was younger, because I came in France, I was 17. When I was younger, I used to go out. I was playing every day on the clubs and everything. But now I'm traveling a lot. Paris is like I'm going back to Paris. Yes, sometimes, and I have to get back. It's like I'm going back to a new country every time.
Okay.
Because I spend a lot of time outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. I can't stay somewhere.
Got it. Totally understand. We'd love to hear one more song, please. Daby Toure, live on Wopop, KEXP.
Was feeling down.
Daby Toure, live on Warpop on KEXP. What is that song about?
Oma is talking about, this song was written 2 years ago, and I was talking about a woman that I met in Paris, a homeless woman with his children.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a kind of refugee from Bulgaria. And then I had that idea when we had many, many talks together, and she explained me her life and her difficulties and her reality. And I written a song about refugees without knowing that what's going to happen 2 years later, like in Syria, from Syria, and all these people coming now from Europe. So I did the movie also and everything, and that was really...
It's a nice video.
And it talked about men and millions and people who just need help. Like we need it sometimes. Everybody needs help once on his life, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about it's not utopic what we say in French. It's not completely like peace, love. I'm not talking about this kind of stuff. I'm just talking about something real that I see every single day when I step out on the street. I see that woman sitting down with 2 children without nothing. It's something. It's just every day. So I have a choice. Take a time, talk to her, maybe do something, or just follow my way, which millions and millions of people do every day. So I think if we change our way to do first, maybe something will happen better to us, maybe.
Perfect.
This song talk about.
Continue doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
It's good.
Thank you.
It's good work.
Continue doing what you're doing.
I will try. Please come back again.
Thank you.
Daby Toure, live on Warpop, playing tonight at the Triple Door in Portland. Tomorrow, the new record is called Amonafi. It's on Kumbancha Records. He's playing all over. You're going to be Colorado. Then you're finishing his tour in Vermont.
Right.
I was told. Okay, so you're out there. This is Warpop KEXP. I want to thank Jim, Justin and Scott, Melissa Wax, Kevin Suggs, and Sharon Branson. I'm Darek Mazzone, your DJ and host. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.